Hey everybody, Bradley here with Everyday Outdoors, and today I'm doing an in-depth review on the Primos Double Bull Surround View Stakeout Blind. Stay tuned.
Today is October the 23rd.
Bradley here with Everyday Outdoors, and today Alright, so if y'all know, a couple of months ago, back before turkey season started, I got this blind, and I did a first look review on it and what I thought about it and how excited I was to use it. Well, turkey season's over now, we're going into deer season, and I never really got around to giving my full thoughts on this thing, so that's what we're going to talk about today, is this blind. So, first of all, let me just say, it performed flawlessly during turkey season. It was an absolute must-have. I could not go turkey hunting without this thing. I mean, this thing was just so great to have. I mean, it's a really light piece of equipment. If you saw the other review, then you know how much I talked about it, like the stats and numbers and how much it weighed and all that stuff. So I won't bore you with it now, but I said that it didn't come with stakes, but it actually does. And I owned this thing for like a month without knowing it had stakes, because it doesn't like say explicitly on the box, because I remember looking at the box several times because I thought that there was stakes in it, but then like I couldn't find any and stuff. And so it wasn't until I had been hunting, I had taken this thing turkey hunting several times, and then I just kind of heard it because I threw the bag on the ground and I heard like a clank. I'm like, what the heck? And so I reached in there, and there's a stitched pocket right here, and it's on the inside so that it doesn't fall out and you can't lose them. And there's 3 stakes in there. And here's one of them right here. It's one piece, it's sharp, it's a pretty heavy duty stake, and there's 3 of them to get this thing staked down to the ground, which are really handy. There's like nothing I would change on this thing. It is a fantastic product for turkey hunting. So I'm kind of thinking like, am I gonna use this for deer season? And so I went out, practiced shooting my bow out of it, and it's definitely not, it's not comfortable to shoot a bow out of, but it's not bad either. So it's not super great to shoot a bow out of. The best way is to just stand up on your knees and shoot over the blind. I use this thermoset here. It's a really sweet cushion. It's a pretty nice product. But if you get one of these, it boosted me up just enough to where I was able to easily shoot out of the stakeout blind with a bow, and I was able to shoot out of the window. So it wasn't super comfortable, but I would definitely do it. I mean, it's not that hard. So I definitely plan to deer hunt with it for those run and gun setups. So as far as my thoughts as for what can be changed on it, like my message to Primos, I guess, if I were to give any comments on this. So there'd be 2 things that I would do. The first thing I would do is offer a couple different options for camo. I know that Primos has a deal with Mossy Oak, and Mossy Oak has tons of camo patterns. I think that offering different camo options would be really cool. Of course, it's not necessary. The camo pattern on it works fine. I just think that that'd be kind of a cool option to include in the future, be able to pick from different camo patterns. And then the second thing, which I think is more important, is I think it'd be cool if they came out with a second version, like the Stakeout 2.0, and call it like the Stakeout XL or something, and come out with a larger version, because it's really small and lightweight, which is great, but if it were a little bit bigger, it wouldn't really be that much harder to pack in and carry. So what would be really cool about having a bigger model is if like 2 people could fit behind it, or like, you know, once I get behind this thing with my camera and my bow and all my gear and all that stuff, it's like, it's just enough for me to conceal everything. And I'm not even that big of a person, so if a larger person were to use this product, it would be harder for them to conceal themselves because the blind isn't super huge. So if they came out with a Stakeout XL and it was a little bit taller, maybe like 5 to 6 inches taller, maybe add an extra panel, just making it a little bit bigger so that like a larger person or 2 people could fit behind it and hunt with it. Or even, you know, if they just update it and come up with a new version, then I think adding like some kind of way to attach 2 of them together so that you could make one big blind. Like if you and your buddy both have it, then you could attach them and like put them together and make one big blind. Any of those different ways just to make it a little bit bigger, just for it to have a little bit more concealing real estate, would be really great and a nice improvement. But of course, it doesn't have to have it. This is a great product as is. Primos really outdid themselves with this one. I love it. I'm going to use it every single deer and turkey season, and I think that some waterfowlers might even be able to use it. Like if you're setting up on like wood ducks in a creek, I know that ducks fly overhead, but for when they like land in front of you, I honestly think that duck hunters could use it. I haven't tested it. I might test that out this duck season, so don't like take my word for it if you go out and use it and it doesn't work. But I think that it possibly could be used for waterfowl as well. So yeah, it's a great product. I love it. That is my full and complete review on this product, and it's only like $100. And the fact that you're getting like the best small run and gun blind setup for that much money is awesome. So yeah, that's I gotta quit talking now, but yeah, I love this thing. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna use it this deer season and see how well it works for deer, and maybe I'll do another video about that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this blind. So if you have any questions or comments or anything you want to ask, just be sure to put them down in the comments below. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed Everyday Outdoors, and until next time, God bless.